All right. Good day, everyone. So in this video, we will show the solutions for practice set 2. Yan. So disclaimer lang. So if you remember, there was a problem on practice set number 2. So I wasn't aware that the practice set feature of Google Classroom was on its beta phase. So if tingin nyo you enter the correct answers on this questions for practice set number 2 tapos tingin nyo tama tapos mali yung lumalabas. I suggest you still check this video para makita nyo kung tama ba talaga yung sagot nyo or hindi. Ayan. So, let's proceed. So, sa question number 1, so actually, ang practice set number 2, there are 9 questions. But, if you look at it at a larger perspective, tatlong questions lang talaga siya. So, sa question number 1, we will find the standard equation of this circle. Alright, so let's do this. So, number 1, so convert the given equation into standard form of circle. So, x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y plus 32 equals 0. Okay. So, kung naalala nyo yung step natin, so una, GSSF, group, square, simplify, factorize. Okay, so let's do this. So, x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 16y plus 32 equals 0. So, una, let's group. So, ano ba yung mga x terms? So, ang x terms natin is x squared and negative 4x. So, let's group these two terms. So, this is going to be x squared minus 4x, closing parentheses, plus, so now group naman natin si y terms. Ang y terms natin is y squared tsaka negative 16y. So, just let's group y squared minus 16y. Then, after this part, we will transpose the constant term on the right side of the equation. So, remember, when we transpose any term, same number, mababaliktad lang yung sign. So, in this case, since the original was positive 32, after transposing, this is going to be negative 32. Alright, so that's the first step. Group. Next step is we complete the square. So, first, let's rewrite it. So, a bracket x squared minus 4x plus space, closing parentheses, closing bracket, plus open bracket, y squared minus 16y plus space, closing bracket, equals negative 32. Alright, now let's complete the square of x terms. So what is the coefficient of x? That is minus 4 or negative 4. So just write negative 4. So what is the coefficient of x? So that is negative 4 divided by 2, then square it. So this is going to be, katulad sinabi ko sa lesson, ang evaluate nyo lang is nasa loob ng parentheses. So, negative 4 divided by 2, this is going to be negative 2 squared. Then, this same number, idadagdag natin on this term. So, at this point, kompleto na yung square ni x term. Yan. And katulad sinabi ko sa lesson, one of the rules in equations is that whatever you add on the left side of the equation must be also added on the right side of the equation. So since we added this term, negative 2 squared, so dapat idagdag din natin siya sa kabilang side. So plus negative 2 squared. Next, so let's complete the terms of let's complete the square of y. So the coefficient is negative 16 divided by 2, then square it. Now let's evaluate the group, yung nasa loob ng parentheses. So negative 16 divided by 2, so negative 8 squared. Same process. Ilagay niyo natin dito. Then, whatever you added on the left side must be also added on the right side. So, add din natin si negative 8 squared. And that's it. So, tapos na tayo sa completing the square. Right? So, tanggalin ko lang tong part na to. So, siguro, lagay ko siya dito sa side na to. Yes, for reference. Next, after completing the square, we simplify. So, just like what I told you during our lesson, huwag niyong gagalawin si left side na equation. Alright? Huwag niyong isi-simplify. Ang si-simplify lang natin yung nasa right side. And alam niyo naman kung bakit. So, negative 32, just copy negative 32. Then, negative 2 squared is positive 4 plus negative 8 squared is 64. Alright, next. Next is, simplify lang uli natin. Let's just simplify. So, negative 32 plus 4 plus 64 is 36. Ayan. So, equals 36. Now, after that is the last part for simplification. Now, let's factorize the x and y terms. So, how do we factorize? So, just like what I told you, una, sulat nyo muna, parentheses, x, space, closing parentheses, squared. Alright, so ang isasama natin kay x, okay, sa groupings ni x is yung nasa loob ng parentheses na to. Ang isasama natin is nasa loob ng parentheses na to, which is negative 2. So, just add negative 2. Next, do the same thing for the y terms. So, open parentheses, y, space, closing parentheses, squared. Alright, so, ano yung nasa loob ni parentheses dito sa y terms? So, negative 8. So, just add negative 8. So, equals 36. And that's it. So, this is the final answer. So, quantity x minus 2 squared plus quantity y minus 8 squared equals 36. And this is the answer for question number 1. Alright, now for question number 2, the question is find the center. Yan, hanapin daw yung center nung equation na to. So, ang tanong, ano daw yung center nung equation na to? Okay, so let's solve. So, since we already solved for the standard equation, or since we already converted it into standard form of circle, madali natin makikita si center. So, ang center natin, sulat natin dito, ang center. So, katulad ng tinuro ko, binabaliktad lang natin yung sign. So, since, okay, hanapin muna natin si x-coordinate ni center. Ano yung x-coordinate ni center? Yung laging kasama ni x sa groupings. So, ano yung laging kasama ni x sa groupings? Ano yung kasama ni x sa groupings? So, negative 2. So, katulad ng sinabi ko, binabaliktad lang yung sign. So, this is going to be 2. Now, ano naman yung y term or yung y coordinate ni center? So, yung y coordinate ni center is yung laging kasama ni y sa groupings. So, which is negative 8 in this part. So, since negative 8 to, kapag hinanap natin center, magiging positive 8. Alright, and this is the answer for question number 2. Now, so for question number 3, okay? For question number 3, okay, so for question number 3, hanapin natin si r. So, kung naalala nyo, ang standard form of equation natin is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Now, alam natin ngayon na ang r squared natin is 36. So, let's solve for r. So, r squared equals 36. Ang kailangan na natin is r. So, square root both sides of the equations. Then, this cancel si radical sign, cancel si squared. So, matitira sa left side is r. Then, square root of 36 is 6. And this is our radius. So this is our answer for question number 3. Yeah, so kindly check if you get the correct answer. Yeah. Next, let's answer question number 2. Question number 4. Yan. So, sabi dito, convert the given equation into standard form of circle. So una, allow me to rewrite the question. So this is going to be x squared plus y squared plus 5x minus y minus 1 equals 0. Balik natin to. Parang mas maganda ko siyang isulat ng ganito. Ayan, so x squared plus y squared plus 5x minus y minus 1 equals 0. So, ang kailangan muna na, ang pinapahanap sa number 4 is the standard form of the circle. So, alam nyo na. So, unang step is group the x and y terms. So, ano yung x terms natin? So, we have the x squared and a positive 5x. So, i-group natin yung dalawang terms na to. So, this is going to be x squared plus 5x. Alright, next is right plus, then open parentheses. Wait lang. Alright, so next, hanapin natin yung y terms. So, ano may mga y terms? So, we have y squared and minus y. So, isulat lang natin sila dito. I-group lang natin yung dalawang term na to. So, y squared minus y equals so katulad sinabi ko, part 1, step number 1, yung constant term natin must be transposed onto the right side of the equation. And remember, kapag nagtatranspose tayo, magiging binabaliktad natin yung sign. So, since from the original equation, this is negative 1, after transposing, this is going to be positive 1. Ayan. Tapos na tayo sa group or sa first step. Next step is square or complete the square. So, how do we complete the square? So, una, sulat muna natin to, open bracket. Just rewrite the previous equation. So, x squared plus 5x plus, skip or space, closing bracket plus, opening bracket, y squared minus y plus space, closing bracket equals 1. So, in this part, nire-write lang natin. Next, let's complete the terms or let's complete the square of x terms. So, ano yung coefficient ni x? Ang coefficient ni x is 5. So, 5 divided by 2, then square it. Now, in this part, kung makikita nyo, hindi magiging whole number yung 5 divided by 2. So, magiging fraction siya. So, since sa ganitong case, sa ganitong case is hindi whole number yung coefficient nung nasa loob ng parentheses, write lang natin to sa loob. So, just copy 5 over 2 squared. Now, same process. Whatever you add on the left side of the equation must be also added on to the right side of the equation. So, this is going to be plus 5 halves squared. Alright, now, sa y term naman, to complete the y term, so makikita nyo, ano yung coefficient ni y? So, may negative sign, so negative y. So, therefore, ang coefficient niya is negative 1. Next, same process, divided by 2, then square it. So, katulad nung sa x terms, yung negative 1 divided by 2, this is not a whole number. This is a fraction. So, in this case, ang gagawin lang natin is, i-write lang natin siya. So, negative 1 divided by 2 squared. So, same process. Whatever you add on the left side of the equation must be also added onto the right side of the equation. So, plus negative 1 over 2 squared. Yan. And that is that step is for wait lang, ilagay ko lang ito sa taas para may reference tayo. Yan. So, and that's step 2, which is completing the square. Now, let's simplify. So, same process. When we simplify, ang isi-simplify lang natin is yung right side ni equation. So, just copy the left side of the equation. Yeah, wait lang. What happened? Ayan. So, rewrite ko lang. Alright, so let's simplify the left side or right side of the equation. So just copy 1, then simplify let's simplify itong part na to. Alright, so 5 halves squared. So, pwede natin i-distribute to. Saan ba yun? Okay. So, pwede natin i-distribute to. Dito. Tsaka dito. So, parang magiging ito, yung 5 divided by 2 squared. This is also equals to 5 squared over 2 squared. Yan. So, ganun i-perform natin. So, 5 halves squared, this is equals to 25 over 2, over 4. Plus, same process dito sa kulay blue. Okay? So, same process sa negative 1 half squared. So, negative 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. So, ang ginawa natin dito, same process. Ang ginawa natin sa part na to is parang ganito. So, dinistribute lang natin si squared. So, negative 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. So, kaya siya naging ganito. Ayan. Next, let's simplify even further. Ito, on this part, you may use calculators. Ayan. Kunyari, if you find it difficult to evaluate fractions, you may use your calculators. Yan. Pero katulad ng sinasabi ko ng day 1, mas maganda if you know the process on how to do this kasi di naman laging may calculator. So how do we do this? So when tawag dito sa mga ganitong cases, when adding fractions, tingnan nyo lang muna yung LCD nung mga ina-add natin. So, ulitin ko, ano yung pinaka LCD, least common denominator ng mga fractions na to? So, we have dito 1, 4, 4. So, ang least common denominator nito is GCF pala. So, greatest common denominator ng tatlo na to is 4. Alright, so gawin natin 4 divided by 4, 4, ito 4 divided by 1, so 4 times 1, so 4 pa rin, so just copy 4. Next, ito siguro mas maganda if I solve it separately. Ayan, ulitin natin kapag ganitong fractions. So this is again, if you have calculators, you may use one, but I still suggest na you learn how to do it the right way. Alright, so ito sulat ko muna. So 1 plus 25 divided by 4 plus 1 divided by 4. So una, hanapin natin yung GCF, greatest common factor of these three fractions. Yun sa denominator nila. So ano yung denominator nila? 1, 4, 4. So dito ang GCF nila is 4. Yan. So gawin natin ganito step. So una, 4 divided by 1, then times 3. So 4, so parang ganito. So 4 divided by 1, so 4 pa rin, times 1 is 4. Plus 4 divided by, dito naman sa susunod, ayan. So 4 divided by 4, this is 1. Then 1 times 5 is 25. So same process. Alright, so 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 1 is still 1. Ayan. Ayan. Now, ngayon, pwede na natin silang i-add ngayon. So, this is going to be, just copy the denominator. So, 4 plus 25, 29 plus 1 is 30. Alright, so kung makikita nyo, pwede pa natin i-lowest term to kasi both of this, meron silang common factor which is 2. So 15 is equals to, 30 is equals to 15 times 2 and 4 is equals to 2 times 2. So since parehas meron to sa taas baba, pwede natin i-cancel to. Pwede natin i-cancel yan. So ang matitira lang is 15 over 2. So basically, this whole part, this whole part is equals to 15 divided by 15 halves or 15 over 2. Alright, so sulatan natin siya. Sa part na to, sulat natin. So again class, you may use calculators naman kapag may mga major exams or kapag may mga quizzes. Pero katulad yung sinasabi ko, I just want to reiterate this. Mas maganda if you know the process. Ayan. So copy ko lang to. Ulitin natin ng konti. Then lalagay ko siya dito. Ayan. So we know that so now we know that the sum of this is 15 over 2. So pwede natin siyang i-write. So nasa part pa rin tayo ng simplification na. So just copy the left side of the equation. So 1 plus 25 over 4 plus 1/4 is, yan, na-solve natin, 15 over 2. And that's it. Tapos na tayo sa part ng simplification. Dito na tayo sa part ng factorization. So let's factor the x terms. Factor muna natin to. Let's factor the x terms. So just like yung tinuro ko sa inyo, una, open parentheses, x space closing parentheses. Ano yung nasa loob ni parentheses dito? Ito, ano yung nasa loob? 5 over 2. So just copy positive 5 over 2. Plus, open parentheses, y space closing parentheses. Alright. So ano yung nasa loob ni parentheses dito sa y terms or sa group ni y? So negative 1/2. So lalagay natin dito is minus 1/2. Then copy the right side of the equation, which is 15 over 2. And this is the final answer for question number 4. Now, so for question number 5, ang question dun is, ano daw si center? Okay, so ano daw si center? So, para madali nyo makita, so, i-write nyo katabi niya si standard equation of circle. So x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Now, pag-usapan natin si center. So turo ko sa inyo, binabaligtad lang natin yung sign. So una nating hanapin is si x coordinate. X coordinate ni center. So x coordinate ni center, ang lagi niyang kasama is yung x sa groupings. So, ano kasama ni x sa groupings? So, ito, 5 divided by 2 or 5 over 2. So, positive. So, pag naging center siya or kapag naging h siya, naging x-coordinate center, magiging negative 5 over 2. Binabaligtad lang natin yung sign. So, negative 5 over 2. Next, dito. Ang k natin is yung laging kasama ni y. Ito. So, since dito ay minus 1/2 dito, in this part, minus 1/2 dito. So, kapag kinapin natin as y coordinate center, binabaliktad lang natin yung sign. So, this is going to be positive 1/2. And this is our answer for question number 5. Now, let's solve for the radius. So, yung radius natin, ito yung reason kung ba't tinabi ko siya. Ang radius natin, ang r squared natin is equals to 15 over 2. Alright, so ang r natin, r squared, is equals to 15 over 2. Ang kailangan lang natin kay radius is r. So, how do we solve for r? So, first, square root both sides of the equations. And r equals 15 over 2. Square root of 15 over 2. Yan. So, this is the final answer for number 6. And if you get the correct answer, and ayun, balikan natin yung issue dun sa practice set. So, if ganito yung sagot nyo, tapos minamali ni Google Classroom, consider nyo pa rin na tama. So again, practice set yan. So, at least, nakita nyo na tama yung sagot nyo. Alright? Now, let's proceed with number 7. Let's proceed with number 7. Alright, ito yung question. Naalala ko to. Ito yung naalala ko na ginawa ko question na to. So, kung napapansin nyo, ayan. So, number 7. Alright. Ang question natin sa number 7 is 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 12x plus 8y minus 24 equals 0. Okay, so parang kakaiba siya, no? Kasi, dun sa mga previous example natin, ang laging coefficient ni x squared and y squared is laging 1. So, observe. Diba dito? Ang coefficient ni x squared tsaka ni y squared ay laging 1. The same with this part, diba? 1 din yung coefficient. So, sir, anong gagawin namin kapag may coefficient si center? May coefficient si x squared and y squared. Just like dito. Parehas na 2. Alright, so ganito. So, allow me to write the standard, the general form of circles. So, x squared, diba ito yun? X squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals 0. So, lagi tayo dito nag-i-start. Lagi tayo nag-i-start dito sa equation na to. So, ano gagawin natin in order to find the standard, kapag ganito yung case na may coefficient si x squared and y squared, ano yung gagawin natin? So, dapat, ang coefficient ni x squared tsaka ni y squared, dapat maging 1 din. Alright, so dapat maging 1 din yung coefficient ni x squared and y squared. So, ano gagawin natin para maging 1 itong mga coefficient ni x squared and y squared? So, pwede nating i-divide yung buong equation by 2. Yan. So, kapag dinivide natin by 2, so, ganito mangyayari. So, 2x squared, so dito, 2x squared divide by 2, so, ang mangyayari, makakancel si 2, cancel din to. Alright, so, parang ganun. So, matitira is 2x squared divide by 2, ang matitira ay x squared na lang. Ayan, so, tanggal na yung, naging 1 na yung coefficient. So, plus 2 plus 2y, saan ba yung natin? Ito, so plus 2y squared divide by 2, that is, matitira na lang si y squared. So, dinidivide natin by 2 eh. So, next, negative 12x, ito, negative 12x divide by 2, so negative 6x na lang. So, negative 6x. Okay, next, 8y divided by 2, 8y divided by 2, magiging 4y na lang. So, kinakalahati lang natin. Next, last. Negative 24 divided by 2 is negative 12. And 0, ito, 0 divided by 2, that is just 0. Yan. So, itong equation na to is the same with this equation. Okay, so kung makikita nyo, if you can notice, okay, so makikita nyo, yung coefficient ni x squared tsaka ni y squared parehas ng 1. So, just like, ba't naging plus, minus? So, just like the general form for circles. And from this, pwede na natin gawin yung steps na GSSF. So, ano yung bottom line? Kapag nakakita kayo ng mga terms, nakakita kayo ng general forms na magkamukha ng coefficient si x squared and y squared, so automatic nun, circle yun. Okay, so ano gagawin nyo para ma-solve yung standard form for circle? So, kung ano yung coefficient ni x squared and y squared, i-divide nyo yun sa buong equation. So, for example, let's say, ang equation natin is 3x squared plus 2y squared plus ayun, as dot na lang to, sample na lang, equals 0. So, ang gagawin nyo lang, divide, so that this should be 3. Okay, so kung kunyari nakita kayo ng ganitong form, i-divide nyo lang sa 3 buong equation. So, kapag dinivide nyo by 3, magiging, ang matitira na lang is x squared plus y squared. Yan. So, yun ang technique sa mga itong cases, ha. Kapag may coefficient si x squared and y squared, tapos magkamuka ng coefficient si x squared and y squared, ibig sabihin circle yun. So, in order to find the standard form of these cases, dapat i-divide nyo yung buong equation sa kung ano yung coefficient ni x squared and y squared. Okay, now let's solve this. Let's solve. So, same process. Una, let's group. Ano yung x terms natin? So, we have x squared and minus 6x. So, group natin to. So, x squared minus 6x plus ano yung y terms? So, we have y squared plus 4y. So, just copy. So, we have dapat, so blue, para makita nyo. So, we have y squared plus 4y, close natin, parenthesis, equals, same process. Ano yung constant? Negative 12. So, kapag tinranspose natin, magiging positive 12. Yan. So, tapos na tayo sa groupings. Dito na tayo sa next step, which is completing the square. So, una, open bracket. Just copy the groupings of x. So, x squared minus 6x plus space, closing parentheses, plus open bracket. Y squared plus 4y plus space, closing bracket, equals 12. Now, let's do completing the square. So, how do we complete the square? So, una, ano yung coefficient ni x? By the way, ang una natin gagawin is i-complete natin yung square ni x terms. So, how do we do that? Una, alamin natin kung ano yung coefficient ni x. So, in this case, ang coefficient ni x is negative x divided by 2, then square it. Same process, kung ano yung nasa loob ng parentheses, yun lang yung evaluate natin. So, negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3 squared. So, this term, itong term na to, itong number na to, i-add natin sa groupings ni x. So, this is going to be negative 3 squared. And the property of equation, to retain the property of the equation, whatever you add on the left side of the equation must be also added on the right side of the equation. So, this is going to be, magdadagdag din tayo ng plus negative 3 squared on the right side. Alright, now next, let's complete the terms, or let's complete the, what do you call this? Let's complete the square of y terms. So, ano yung una? Ano yung coefficient ni y? So, 4 divided by 2, then square it. So, 4 divided by 2, this is 2, then squared. So, i-add nyo lang to dito sa groupings ni y. So, so 2 squared. So, again, to retain the equality of the equation, whatever you add on the left side of the equation must be also added on the right side of the equation. So, plus, magdadagdag tayo ng 2 squared on the right side of the equation. And that's it. We just finished step number 2, which is completing the square. Now, we do simplification. So, remember, sinasabi ko sa inyo, when we simplify, ang sisimplify lang natin is si left side ni equation. Si right side ni equation. So, si left side, itong left side na to, itong side na to, kokopyahin lang natin. Just rewrite it. So, let's simplify. So, just copy 12. Negative 3 squared is 9. 2 squared is 4. Alright. Next, let's further simplify it. Alright, so negative 12. Okay, so negative 12 plus 9 plus 4. This is 25. And that's it. Tapos na tayo sa simplification part. And now, let's do factorization. So, how do we do factorization? Just write open parentheses x, alright, ulitin ko. So, when we do factorization, dito muna, ang una muna natin factorize is ito, yung x terms, or yung groupings ni x. And how do we do that? So, una, sulat nyo muna x square, parenthesis x, parenthesis x, space, closing parenthesis, squared, plus, open parenthesis, y, closing parenthesis, squared equals, just copy 25. You know what? Mag-stick tayo dun sa process natin para di nakakalito. Tignan natin, this is how we factorize. Pa-factorize muna natin si x terms. So, una, open parenthesis, x, space, closing parenthesis, squared. Now, para ma-factorize to, tingnan nyo yung nasa loob ni parenthesis. Ano yung nasa loob? So, negative 3. So, kopyahin nyo lang si negative 3, tapos isama nyo sa groupings ni x. Yan. So, in this part, naka-group or naka-factorize na si x terms. Next, dito tayo sa y terms. So, una, open parenthesis, y, space, closing parenthesis, squared. So, how do we complete the square? How do we factorize it? So, same process. Tingnan nyo nasa loob ni parenthesis, 2. So, positive 2. So, ang lalagay natin dito is plus 2. Plus 2. Then equals 25. And now, this is the answer for question number 7. So the standard equation, so the standard form, alright, so the standard form of this equation, 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 12x plus 8x minus 24 equals 0 is, ito, we have quantity x minus 3 squared plus quantity y plus 2 squared equals 25. Okay, so for question number 8, ang hinahanap natin is si center. So, una, para mas madali sa inyo makita, isulat nyo muna. Ayan, kung isulat nyo muna katabi yung standard form of the circle. So, which is quantity x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals 25. So class, one way para mas madaling makabisado yung mga standard form ng conic sections, para mas madaling makabisado yung mga general form of conic sections, I suggest isulat nyo sila lagi. Just like what I'm doing right now. Diba? So, pero kung kabisado nyo na yung process on how to find the center as well as the radius, you may not do the writing part. Pero if you find it hard to find, if you find it difficult to solve for the center and radius, I suggest isulat nyo katabi nung na-solve yung standard form, yung literal na standard form of the equation. Ayan. So, just like what I did here. So, una, hanapin natin si center. Alright. Ano ba si center? So, open, close parentheses. So, ano yung h? Yung h natin, si x coordinate. So, sino laging kasama ni x dito? So, negative 3. So, kapag pinasok natin dito, magiging positive 3. Yan. Next, ano yung k? K natin is the y-coordinate of the center. So, ano yung k natin dito? So, plus 2. So, pag pinasok natin dito siya, magiging minus 2 or negative 2. And this is our answer for question number 8. Okay, last is... sorry. So, this should be r squared. Last part or last question is find the radius. So, ano din yung radius? So, same process. Ang r squared natin is equals 25. So, sulat nyo muna, r squared equals 25. Next, find the square root of both sides of the equation. So, cancel si radical sign, cancel C2. So, r equals 20, square root of 25 is 5. And this is the question for, answer for question number 9. Alright, so those are the answers for dito? Sa practice sets number 2. And hopefully, if di pa kayo nakapag-solve, nakakuha kayo ng mga tips dito kung paano pa mag-solve ng mga mag-solve or mag-convert from general form to standard form. Ayan. So, zoom out ko. So, if you want to screenshot this part, pwede nyo siyang screenshot. Ayan. So, gawin din natin siya sa 6. As a number 4 to number 6. Ayan. So, ito yung sagot natin. Right? The next, ito yung sagot natin for number 1. Ayan. Burahin ko lang yung nakasulat sa image. Ayan. So, yan yung step-by-step procedures. Alright, so with that, ayan, thank you for watching this video and I hope may natutunan kayo and ayun, happy solving.